all over this roster, Lisa. This is the greatest team in UTSA football history.
And surprise, surprise, the hand was Cephas, Zachary Franklin. And rolling out this time, and you notice, it's talking all week how they have to kind of reverse their fields here a little bit. Shotgun snap and rolling out the pass here where the Roadrunners finished 7-5 here overall, as Harris will keep trying to direct traffic. He will pick up a first.
Trying to get a sense for who's going to get the rock.
And swinging it out that time to Cephas. A pitch that time, and Harris back to throw. The pocket collapsing, and there is the first.
In that way on third down. Don't see Ryan Walters liking the blitz every snap, bring some additional pressure, but for an athletic...
There with the fans actually high-fiving us. UTSA up against it after that unbelievable punt, a 49-yarder from...
Big yardage.
And looking for some space. Well, third down and 3 now for the Roadrunners, and pressure coming. That was Carney who was pressuring and throwing, playing in his new outside linebacker position, applying the pressure.
And he is a mammoth outside linebacker.
Position here to begin with on their own 6 to start this drive. And McCormick, that's a hard rain at times. Here in Champaign, and this is not real grass, it's turf. As you said, Anthony, it can get a little slick as the pass is complete.
So they don't like to keep him there all the time.
Stands at about, or he's listed at 6'1", and another crossing pattern that time.
They do a nice job blending tempos. So the mesh point forces the second.
And McCormick takes of heart here tonight. Brendan Brady is your back right now for UTSA, and he gets the handoff and gets it
up laterally and is able to cut back against the grain of the defense.
Well, Harris slings it again and finds Franklin for another city here today. And McCormick, though it's nice and a luxury, you can have a guy slide over. A high snap that time, and Harris is in trouble. He's got to throw it away. But this offense now facing a 3rd and 7. Good snap. Harris takes his time and finds Franklin for multiple.
Against Tony Adams, their matchup on the outside. We know in the past, these guys have been accustomed to in the Lovie Smith defensive scheme, playing some off-man coverage. A lot more press man here with Ryan Walters.
Game against Nebraska, picking up 11 tackles against the Cornhuskers. Again, floating it to the corner with his target. 78 yards. They are chewing up some time. 4 and some change on this drive alone. And here's McCormick. Cuts back.
Great balance.
A gain of 6, and McCormick wide open. And Maka has not returned at the center spot here on this drive, at least to start for UTSA, as they... And first play in the start of the second quarter. The pass is complete on the far side. McCormick takes it. Experience level, the veteran leadership is going to be so huge for this season, for both of their seasons, as Franklin makes...
Seems like the Roadrunners think they can attack him.
The lower part of your screen, here comes Adams to pressure, and he was the...
First game of the season, so the Illini haven't been able to study this season's film on him, of course.
It's Brady this time in the place. Harris and Brady in the backfield still, and Franklin has always been there to make the big catch, shedding off tackle.
Of his hands, but also after the catch.
Brady gets the...
With Adams again here inside the 10.
Bottom part of your screen. And Brady takes it all the way. Parent with us about getting a fresh start here at Illinois. And here's McCormick, and... Harris again to Franklin, just building off that 100.
A break on that snap. They attacked Witherspoon that time.
Harris looking to his right that time.
It's offense. They've had every answer to the Illini D.
Now movement there from Carney. And a flag.
Offside. Defense in 99 called the offense to react. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
a visit to his beach house,
Okay,
I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Here's Harris looking deep down the field. Contact is made.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
When you throw them up after you've already committed the flag.
Well, Franklin now down at the bottom of your screen, and they give it to the ground game, and McCormick
Just to keep the defense honest.
to his left, and guess who? Franklin is here for the Roadrunners tonight. They give it to McCormick. Here is McCormick, tried that cutback. Here comes the crowd on 3rd and 4, floating it up to his target, Franklin, but a little...
There was plenty of success early in the game on some slant routes that really got the Roadrunners passing attack going. A love for the sport now.
Yeah, they said, what is this football thing when he was in elementary school and he wanted to play? Back 2nd and 12. Harris. Cool, Carney collected.
Concepts. There was a lot of man-to-man going throughout much of the first half here. Now those zone eyes.
UTSA and Illinois, the first meeting for UTSA against any Big Ten Conference opponent, but this offense has been up. Harris, a design quarterback run, and he will take it.
Effective as a passer.
4 carries for 31 yards for the UTSA quarterback, and he had to throw it away that time. Your eye on the bottom part of your screen, it's Adams and Franklin lining up again. And they give it to McCormick, though, and here's Harris. Time to throw. He goes to the left side, to the corner, and
Last time, Franklin got behind him. He panicked a bit, reached out. This time, he sees the eyes of the receiver, then gets his own.
For UTSA, Maka, of course, the starting center, who was injured in the first half. And McCormick gets the first handoff, breaks off some tackles.
McCormick get 30 plus.
So Brady's now in the backfield. He has 1 rushing touchdown, and he gets the handoff.
But it does show a level of aggression that the D-line sort of lost in the first half.
It's Barnes' 5th tackle here of the game, and Witherspoon is defending, and they went Franklin's way. He's looking for the flag.
Interference. Defense number 31. At the spot of foul. Automatic. First down.
You'll see it. As Franklin starts towards the inside, Witherspoon's right there on him, but as he spins out of your presence around the receiver.
Here's Brady. Only picks up about 2nd and 7. And lost the football.
Into a Power 5 environment and have mistakes like this. They come back to bite you so quickly.
Still out to start this series. It's Brady, who picks up a couple.
I will also note that Jeff Traylor told me at half the reason why his receiver, Zachary Franklin, has gone off is because of the attempt.
Ground, making sure they're lined up correctly.
Harris back to throw this time. The Prophetstown, Illinois native is now back in Illinois, hired in December of 2020. To Franklin, up against Ad. Cephas in motion. And Harris flushed out just a little bit, connecting with Cephas, who sheds off.
Just a few moments ago, he was getting on his defense for chirping. He felt like his players were talking too much to UTSA's. He said, we need to shut up.
Harris will keep it. Brett Bielema was the line fry, and pointed out, by the way, that Kendall Smith on this roster is also from Bolingbrook. So the tradition continues. They lofted up a deep ball to Cephas, who makes a catch.
React to it. It's making a big difference.
The snap was a little high, but Harris handles and pushed back that time by Witherspoon. Trayvon Bradley.
Now there was some pressure in the pocket, but he got it off before the...
Now replaces McCormick in the backfield, and another high snap that time that Harris has to try to make something out of for the game. So they're going to have to figure this out without him. Turning to his right and headed into Cephas in motion once again. And McCormick stays into this game. A cutback as him, the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week after what he did against Nebraska. Harris throwing this time and connecting with Clark.
To put the call in the hands of the official.
Clark's first catch here of the day, and McCormick in the middle, complete for 43 yards, which puts him in this position for UTSA. Here's McCormick. And pull. Trips to the right to Franklin. Franklin bouncing off some defenders, headed for the end zone.
That we saw play out on the exterior. Look at that charge from the guys up front. Linebackers bite on it. Safety bites on it. Now it's 3-on-2 on the outside. I liked it better when they were going zone.
McCormick again staying healthy, kind of high stepping. McCormick trying to fight for that first down, and he has averaged about 133 yards per game. Arguably one of the more productive running backs in the country. A career high 155 receiving yards. McCormick 26 carries and over 100 yards now. Tonight another 100-yard rush game. And across midfield that time and on this series, but he just got subbed out for Brady. And now they're going to let Brady take a turn across the 45. McCormick to Brady, and there's your first. It's Harris who will keep it.
Wants to build his program the way Brett Bielema has always operated.
Oh, the toss that time to Cephas. And he is fighting for that first down.
He was trying to build in UTSA, pride and physicality, special teams, selflessness. Look at the teammates blocking on the...
On 3rd and 2, Brady gets the call. Brady up the middle. Scores. And Illinois' got to get a stop. And McCormick, only 7th season of football. And McCormick looking to cut back, but no daylight.
Throughout this second half on the interior.
McCormick, nothing to it. Illinois